Hello everyone, this is James Nussbaumer of jamesnussbaumer.com. Tonight's video blog is going to be called How to Decide on a New Career. Well, how did I come up with this idea? Well, I've had tremendous amount of messages on Facebook and some emails about this, but where we're going here is if you want success, it very well can be in an online business. And let me explain just a little bit. If you are struggling with happiness over your present job or career, or need something more than retirement, or are a student, single mom, burned out corporate executive, or just about anyone, you have little to lose by checking into a home-based internet business that may be right for you. Anything that challenges us to keep reaching further brings out our abilities and creative powers. And let me explain a little bit deeper about that. Since my first book has been released, right here it is, The Master of Everything, A Story of Mankind, the World of Illusion We Call Life. For many of you that know me already know that this book was written while I spent 8 long years in prison, and I'll explain that here in a second. But since this book was released, I have received loads of emails and Facebook messages from readers who have interesting questions that they wanted me to help them answer, and also many have given me useful information about information that I might want to use for future writings about life enhancement, which are very well appreciated. But let's not be too hard on ourselves about our advancements in this world if we kind of are behind or whatever, because it is human nature to be a bit afraid at times to push against or leave your protective shell, because to do that means the creative powers are going to come out, and we're afraid of that. The ego in us doesn't want our creative powers to take over. The ego in us doesn't want us to go deep into the forest of our creativity. It means risk-taking when we venture into the unknown and dive into brand new learning curves. Think about when we have to take on a learning curve. Doesn't that kind of be a little bit harsh on us? Because we really don't want to do it, but we know we have to, and it's a mixed feeling, isn't it? But I think you know where I'm coming from here. But think about how stepping out of that comfort zone opens your mind to a whole new world, one that is willing to help you because of your commitment to yourself, which in turn indeed helps the world. When you help yourself, you are helping the world. There's no doubt about that. As Tennyson once wrote, "The shell must break before the bird can fly." What a profound statement that is. Has your comfort zone become a prison? Well, overcoming adversity is a key to success in life. Beginning in 2007, I launched my writing career from a state prison in Ohio, where I was serving a 10-year prison term for a foolish securities violation as a financial advisor. I spent 25 years in the business as a financial advisor, finally to make a mistake that landed me in prison. Well, my books are now being published. Here's the first book, on books wherever books are sold, by Ozark Mountain Publishing Company, my publisher that I'm very happy to be with. But my books are now being published with sequels on the way, and I've just signed another contract, and there are more and more to come. This book I just showed you is the pilot, but my point is that what I'm writing about, and I wrote from prison, and I continue to write after I've been released, and I'm going to continue forever writing because it's something I've always wanted to do, but never was able to get into it, which is what I'm leading up to. But my books are going to help people get over their failures and be able to move forward themselves. So when a common pleas judge here in Ohio that released me after 8 long years from the terribly harsh 10-year sentence I was given by another judge, He released me because he was made aware of the accomplishments that I made and my willingness to help others. He liked that. And it was an agreement that I had served way more than the time that I should have served, but that's another point. And so, but my point is that an essential aspect to being successful is to unchain your creativity by not being afraid to fail. With many internet businesses that I have investigated, I found that all experiences and backgrounds are considered, but only if you feel you are coachable and non-timid should you move forward. There's nothing to be afraid about. If you are a person that has a craft to pursue, but you're not able to do that because you have to work so many hours to make a living, and you can't pursue, say, a writing career. Okay, well, I am using my internet business to support my writing capabilities, to keep on writing. And my internet business is supporting my books, it's marketing my books, plus is giving me income to support that craft. Isn't that neat? So I don't have to have a 40-hour, 50, 60, 70-hour or more a week job as a corporate executive, which I've had offers for and turned down. I don't have to take on that. I can enjoy my craft and pursue my craft through this internet business. But my point is to move forward. To move forward, if it's right for you, you have to be coachable. You have to be to where you're open to lessons given to you. You're open to watching the videos and taking in the lessons and learning and going on your own and learning how to go step by step through a process that's laid out for you. And I say this is so because you have to be motivated to be helping others, because the type of internet business I'm talking about is about helping others. But you do need to be 18 years or older. Okay, so for your students, I'm sorry, you need to be at least 18 years or older. And you must be able to follow directions and have a reliable computer with internet services, which everybody does these days. And my gosh, with the mobile services and everything going on, who doesn't have internet services today? And you won't have to worry about background checks no matter what your past is about, because the reason being is because it is your business. And do you want to do a background check on yourself? But it's your business that is already done for you by the digital franchise that you find the information from. And you set your schedule while you take the bull by the horns and run with your new career. I know we've covered a lot in a brief 7, maybe 8 minutes, I think it's saying there, and I'm going a little overtime. JamesNussbaumer.com. You can find my book there. Also on the description box on this YouTube video, there's a link there, JamesNussbaumer.com. Please click on that. It will take you to my Real Abundance page, which will give you a couple of links that I'm keeping limited. I don't want to throw too many links out there at you. That will give you some videos to watch on the internet type business that I'm recommending and talking about. I wouldn't recommend it if it wasn't right for myself. That's why I'm recommending it to you. Good luck to you, and I wish the best for a great, successful life for you. Thanks for listening to me.